I got asked this question the other day, so let's get into it. So when I'm saying that when you're in the gym training, make sure that you are 1 to 3 reps shy of failure, this is what I mean. So we've got our reps in reserve, which is what I'm talking about, 1 to 3 reps shy of failure. And then we've also got our rating of perceived exertion, which is our RPE. And it's basically a measure that you give the exercise out of 10. 10 being the hardest thing ever, can't do any more reps. Now, guidelines say that we should be training at 80% of our 1RM. So what does that mean? Well, if we've got our percents here, our reps in reserve here, and our RPE here, I will show you how they relate to one another. So we want 80% of our 1RM. Let's say we are at 100% of our 1RM. Our reps in reserve are obviously going to be 0. We don't have any reps left because we're at 100%, which means our RPE, which is our perceived measure of how hard it is out of 10, is going to be 10, right? It's going to be 10 out of 10, very hard. Okay, now we want 80%. So 80%, we've probably got around about 1 to 3 reps left in reserve, likely somewhere in the middle being 2. Our RPE is going to be, it's 80%, so it makes sense that it's going to feel like about an 8 out of 10 for effort, okay? So this is the kind of area we want to be sitting. So 1 to 3 reps just before failure. So this means if I was at the gym with you and I said, can you do 5 more reps for me? And you said, yeah, no worries. And you just bang them out, then it's too light. We either need to increase the reps or increase the weight. Now, if you don't want to be there doing reps all day, the easier thing to do is to increase the reps, especially if you're already doing a lot of them. If I was at the gym and I said, can you do 2 more reps? And you're like, probably, but it's going to be 10 out of 10 for effort. Well, then you know you're in the right range for getting stronger. Now, this is obviously a very simplified way of looking at it, but that's really all we need to be doing when we're in the gym, making sure it feels like about an 8 out of 10 for difficulty for you, or you think you could do somewhere between 1 and 3 more reps for each set that you've got. We don't need to overthink this at all. Whichever one works better for you and your brain, if you want to give it a score out of 10, or if you want to see how many more reps you think you can do. And remember, you can always test this one as well. If you're unsure, test it out. You might surprise yourself.